Southwest, now the second airline in less than a week to warn about the impact of the Delta variant on bookings. Phil LeBeau joins us now from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange with more. Phil.
Morgan, what Southwest is saying is that, yes, there is an impact in terms of COVID-19, the Delta variant, and what they've seen in terms of near-term or close-in bookings as well as cancellations. As you take a look at shares of Southwest, the company dropping an 8K this morning. In it, the company said that its operating revenue guidance, I should say, for August and September, it's going to be down 3 to 4% compared to what they previously expected. The specific language, well, it is all about COVID-19. The company saying in its 8K, it says the company has recently experienced a deceleration in close-in bookings and an increase in close-in trip cancellations in August 2021. Remember, it was just 3 weeks ago, Gary Kelly was on our air, and he said that they did not notice an impact. Clearly, that has changed. The other piece of news regarding Southwest is that Gary Kelly, in his weekly address to employees, said that for now, they are not mandating that employees be vaccinated. Southwest, along with other airlines, all of the airlines, have strongly encouraged their employees to be vaccinated, and they do have a high vaccination rate. But so far, United and Hawaiian and Frontier are the only ones who are saying you've got to be vaccinated, or in the case of Frontier, also be tested on a regular basis. But American, Delta, and Southwest are not going down that road as of right now. And take a look at the shares of the airline stocks, all moving higher, despite that warning from Southwest regarding cancellations and a drop in bookings due to COVID-19. Guys, back to you.
That the different airlines are taking different approaches to vaccines and whether they're going to mandate or not. How does it speak to what we're seeing in terms of the labor market where this industry is concerned? I mean, for years now, we've been talking about, for example, pilot shortages.
Yep.
Is that coming into play here?
They say that that is not a factor here. They're fairly comfortable with where they are on their staffing. But keep in mind, as they have added more flights, Morgan, they have had to have more pilots make sure that they have their certification up to schedule in terms of they're ready to go on a particular aircraft whenever that might be. You have to also remember that these airlines lost a number of pilots who took early buyouts last year. And when they did that, the airline said, OK, we think that we're going to be OK in terms of our staffing. Now, they're all adding pilots in the future. But you do have to wonder if that might play a role in their decision at this point not to mandate. Though United has said, look, we're 90% vaccinated for pilots. We believe we'll get to 100%.
Just shifting gears in terms of air travel, Joby going public here and completing its merger. Seeing those shares spike in early trade here as well. I know you spoke to the CEO and founder this morning. Just, I guess, take us through what we're seeing in terms of this emergence, which I realize is still years away, of the eVTOL market as well.
Right. All of them, and I say all of them, there's about 12 major primary players around the world that people are focused on, 12 to 15. They are all saying that they plan to be in service by 2024. Technologically, I think that they're going to be there. That's not the issue. The question is whether regulators will be comfortable with these urban air taxis zipping around metropolitan areas. It's one thing when you have a helicopter service like Blade that is going from point A to point B. Those are well-known corridors that they're traveling around. Urban air taxis adds a lot of complexity into that. And will regulators be comfortable by 24? That's the big question.